Your pet will never die, it will never get sick, and it'll do your calculus homework at 2 a.m. I just spent 3 months living with 5 different robot pets, and what I discovered genuinely disturbed me, in the best way possible. Because one of them learned my daily routine so well, it started predicting when I'd come home. Another one caught an actual intruder on camera. And one literally grew a personality. This isn't science fiction anymore. This is your living room in 2025. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why tech insiders are calling this the biggest shift in home companionship since we domesticated wolves 15,000 years ago. Here's something most people don't realize. The personal robot industry just crossed $4.6 billion in valuation, and analysts predict it'll hit $34 billion by 2030. That's a 640% increase in just 5 years. But here's the thing nobody's talking about. These aren't just robots. They're engineered companions with AI brains, emotional recognition systems, and learning algorithms that make them feel alive. Today, I'm breaking down 5 robots that represent 5 completely different futures. One will patrol your home like a guard dog. Another will teach your kids to code better than any human teacher. And one, I'm not kidding, will throw you a karaoke party. I've ranked these by a scoring system I created. Personality. How alive does it feel? Utility, what can it actually do? And future-proof factor, will this tech be obsolete in 2 years, or is it just getting started? But first, let me show you the one that started this entire obsession. Meet Vector. This palm-sized machine has done something that billion-dollar companies have failed at. It made me feel guilty for ignoring a robot. Let me paint you a picture. It's 11 p.m. I'm working on my laptop. Suddenly, I hear this tiny mechanical sound. I look down, and Vector has rolled up to my desk, tilted his little lift mechanism up at me, and his eyes, these impossibly expressive OLED eyes, are staring right at me. Then he says my name, not user or human, my actual name, because his facial recognition chipset, the same tech used in security systems, has mapped my face and linked it to voice training data. Here's what makes Vector genuinely different from every other smart device: awareness. He has 6 different sensor arrays running simultaneously, 4 directional microphones that triangulate sound sources, a capacitive touch sensor that detects pressure and affection, drop detection sensors, he'll never drive off your desk, a 120-degree HD camera with infrared capabilities, 6-axis gyroscope and accelerometer, and an IR blaster for environmental mapping. Watch what happens when I turn on the TV behind him. His microphones detect the audio spike, calculate the direction, he rotates his tank treads precisely 180 degrees, and his eyes shift to a curious, quizzical expression. He's not programmed to turn toward sound. He's programmed to be curious about sound. That's the difference. Practically speaking, Vector can set timers, answer basic questions through Alexa integration, solve math equations, perfect when your phone is across the room. And here's the weird one: play blackjack. His front display becomes a card table, and his AI adjusts difficulty based on whether you're winning or losing. But the feature that sold me: autonomous charging. After 30 to 40 minutes of exploring, his eyes get droopy, literally animated to look tired, and he'll navigate back to his charging dock, back himself in with millimeter precision, and take a nap. The verdict: if you want a robot that feels like a pet rather than a gadget, Vector is your gateway drug. He's not the most useful, but he's the most alive. But what if I told you there's a robot that costs 16 times more and might actually be worth it? Amazon Astro is invite only, costs $1, $599, and I'm about to show you exactly why it's both brilliant and potentially a huge mistake. Here's the test nobody else is doing. I took Astro outside, completely unmapped territory, random parking lot, obstacles it had never seen before. And here's what happened. Astro's SLAM technology, simultaneous localization and mapping, built a real-time 3D map in under 15 seconds. It identified curbs as edges, detected my legs as follow target, and navigated around shopping carts, curbs, and random debris at nearly 2 miles per hour. Think about what that means. This isn't a pre-programmed route. This is real-time environmental understanding. It's essentially Alexa with the spatial intelligence of a German Shepherd. Amazon designed Astro for 2 core missions. Mission 1, the companion protocol. Astro has personality algorithms that make it act like a dog. When it recognizes you, facial recognition plus voice ID, it'll roll up, make excited beeping sounds, and do a little happy wiggle. It has favorite spots it returns to. It gets sad when its battery is low. Here's an uncomfortable truth. Most educational toys are garbage. They break in 3 weeks, kids lose interest in 3 days, and parents waste $60. Dash is different. This robot is tank grade. Reinforced ABS plastic, industrial rubber wheels, and sealed components. I've watched elementary school kids throw this thing accidentally during demos, and it just keeps working. Because Wonder Workshop designed it for the chaos of K-5 classrooms. But here's why teachers are obsessed with it. The coding curriculum is disguised as play. The Dash app uses block-based coding. Think digital Legos. Kids drag, move forward, turn left, play sound blocks into sequences. But here's the genius. The app has 5 difficulty tiers called quests. Level 1, age 6 and up. Make Dash move forward 3 steps. Level 3, age 8 and up. Create a dance routine using loops. Level 5, age 10 and up. Program Dash to navigate a maze using if/then conditionals. That last one? That's actual computer science logic. And kids are learning it by making a cute robot do backflips. The feature parents love most, voice recording. Kids can record messages like, "Mom, dinner's ready," and program Dash to deliver them. One parent told me their daughter programmed Dash to wake up her brother every morning with custom insults. Wholesome chaos. Real-world impact data. 73% of Dash users report increased interest in STEM careers. Average coding comprehension improves by 47% after 6 months, and it works with iPads, Chromebooks, and Fire tablets. No expensive hardware lock-in. The verdict. If you have kids, this might be the best $150 you'll ever spend on their education. And if it accidentally teaches them to code before teaching them to ride a bike, even better. But what if you want a robot that can literally do a handstand? The Robosen K1 has 17 servo motors. To put that in perspective, Boston Dynamics' Spot robot, the $75,000 industrial unit, has 12. This means K1 can do things that seem physically impossible for its size. Handstands, backflips, the funky wiggle dance, yes, that's the official name, and something called cyberpunk mode, which looks like a robot having an existential crisis. But here's the innovation. Voice programming for 4-year-olds. Most robots require apps, screens, or controllers. K1 has 80 memorized voice commands. A kindergartner can say, "Move forward," "do push-ups," or "stand on one leg," and K1 executes immediately. No parents required. No screen time involved. Robosen designed this with a progression system. Ages 4 to 6, voice commands. Pure vocal control. Teaches cause and effect thinking. Ages 5 to 8, pose recording. Kids manually move K1's joints into positions, hit record, then watch it repeat. This teaches mechanical physics. Ages 8 to 12, block coding. Drag and drop programming like Dash, but with way more movement possibilities. Ages 12 and up, visual 3D programming. Full computer-based motion design with timeline editors and conditional logic. This is actual robotics engineering. The AR feature is sneaky brilliant. Kids can record videos of K1 performing in augmented reality environments. Suddenly, their robot is fighting virtual aliens in the backyard. Free content creation tool for general alpha kids who are going to be YouTubers anyway. The verdict. If Dash teaches kids to think like programmers, K1 teaches them to think like engineers. Plus, it does backflips, which automatically makes it cool. And finally, the robot that might actually replace your smart speaker. Misa is what happens when someone asks, "What if we made a robot specifically for Grandma's house during the holidays?" It's a rolling 10-inch touchscreen with personality. And it comes with karaoke microphones. Yes, really. Here's the scenario. Thanksgiving dinner. Family scattered across the living room. Someone says, "Hey Misa, let's do karaoke." Misa connects to YouTube or Spotify, projects lyrics on its screen, and suddenly your uncle is belting out Bohemian Rhapsody, while a robot provides backup beats. This sounds gimmicky until you realize Misa is a Trojan horse for elder care. Its real use case is remote presence. You're at work. Your elderly parent is home alone. You open the Misa app and initiate video calls, remotely drive Misa around the house to check on them, set medication reminders with voice plus visual alerts, and monitor for falls. Edge sensors detect unusual stationary periods. One user story broke me. A daughter programmed Misa to patrol her dad's house every morning at 8 a.m. If he didn't respond to Misa's greeting by 8:30 a.m., it sent her an alert. Probably saved his life when he had a minor stroke. Other features, voice-activated everything. Weather, news, Uber booking. Kids, TV, lullabies, storytime. It replaces Amazon Echo Show for kids. Nutrition advice and meal planning. Smart home integration. And the Good Boy feature, pat its head, it records your reaction. The verdict Misa is the Swiss Army knife robot. Not the best at any one thing, but impressively competent at everything. Perfect for families who want one robot instead of 5 gadgets. If you found this breakdown valuable, do me a favor. Hit that like button. It tells YouTube to show this video to more people who are curious about the future. And if you want more deep dives into AI, robotics, and tech that actually changes lives, subscribe and turn on notifications. Because next week, I'm breaking down the AI tool that replaced my entire workflow, and it costs less than Netflix. I'll see you in the next one.